About to do a live for a severe storm in Pueblo. Then I'll check. Thank you! Exclamation point.
We don't know what the weather is going to be like around here. I do get really anxious during storms.
That's why they chose HailGuard. When performance leads, confidence follows. Backed by the first and only asphalt shingle system with a hail warranty.
That just gives us more peace of mind.
This is the only asphalt product on the market that has the manufacturer warranty targeting the hail damage, and it gives me a lot of confidence as a contractor.
Engineered for enhanced impact performance. Built to protect homes and reputations. HailGuard shingles. Built for hail.
Hey there, crew. Matt Meister here in the Peaks to Plains Weather Center on this Tuesday afternoon, right? August 25th. We are coming up on 4:30 here. And I wanted to come on because we have a severe thunderstorm warning in the Pueblo area. Severe storm coverage on Peaks to Plains Weather, sponsored by Tamco Building Products and their HailGuard shingles beyond Class 4. You can see the area that the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for. But I'm going to be honest with you. I think the threat of getting some severe weather, we're talking wind over 58 miles per hour, or some hail at or over an inch in diameter right now is pretty low as I'm looking at things with this cell. We're analyzing the wind here, and we're not too far from the radar site. I'm not seeing anything jumping out at me that looks to be over about 30 miles per hour. The other thing that we are watching for is the potential for some hail around an inch in diameter. I also don't see that with this cell. But I do want to let you know that if you are driving out of town right now towards Stem Beach, heading toward Colorado City, or vice versa, you are going to encounter heavy rain here on the interstate. No doubt about that. In fact, there is some right now right around Stem Beach here, heading into the south side of Pueblo. Beulah Heights neighborhood, the Bessemer neighborhood, has seen that cell move out of the area. And here's what it looks like right now on some of the traffic cameras that we have kind of in the Pueblo area here. We don't really have any that are a little bit to the south of there from CDOT that we can pull up. So I've got the ones in here that are closest to the storm, and you can see that we're not catching anything that's in there. But to the south of town, if you are driving, if you're going to head in that direction right now, just be ready that, especially if you're about to leave Pueblo, over the next 10 minutes, some of this rain will be on the interstate here, and they'll move off to the southeast. Like the other storms we have seen today, it's moving at about 20 miles per hour. That's how most of them have been moving. So both of these little cores here are going to stay kind of to the east of the interstate as they move off to the southeast at about 15 miles per hour. Some pretty rural areas of Pueblo County, obviously. Officially, the severe thunderstorm warning is in effect this evening until 4:45, so we've got another 15 minutes on that one. But again, I think for the time being here, the threat of actually catching some severe weather is pretty low. We do have some heavy rain, though, in other parts of Pueblo and Pueblo West right now. We've got a storm that is producing some decent rain in a couple of spots. And I'll show you that here on some of the cameras. You can see just sort of straddling Highway 50 right now. On McCulloch Boulevard, we're getting some rain. So that, people have lights on. They're using the windshield wipers. Again, that not a severe storm currently, but it is something that we are watching and will continue to do so here at Peaks to Plains Weather. Because we have had some rain in the Aspen Acres fire, we do now have a flash flood warning that has been issued for parts of the fire here. And this is specifically up on the north end of the fire. Now, there's some heavy rain just to the southeast of Greenwood right now, right on Highway 96. So this is off to the north of San Isabel, off to the north of Beulah. And this flash flood warning is up until 7:30 this evening. We've had about a half inch already. and we will continue to see some heavy rain with this. So as you know, those of you in this area, especially if you are along some of the creeks and drainages, heads up to you that we have had a history of seeing some debris flows and some mud flows in this area, and we will keep watching these really, really close here. So you can see that North Red Creek is getting some decent rain right now, just to the southeast of Greenwood. We're also catching some on western edges of the fire here, kind of along Highway 165, getting some heavy rain right now, and then just to the west of the burn area, catching some heavy rain as well. And so we'll watch all of this here. County Road 386, I'm trying to remember, I think over the weekend, that's one of the roads where we had some issues. So that might be a location where we deal with some of that again. And again, off to the north of Beulah here, off to the north of San Isabel is where the heaviest rain is. So we'll keep an eye on that. This flash flood warning does not include the Wetmore area. It kind of includes right up against the hills there in Greenwood, and then that little saddle just to your east, that is included in that, and then the big valley back to the west of there, included in that flash flood warning. So again, having some heavy rain with that right now. Otherwise, we have this flash flood warning for the Pueblo area that is with us until 4:45, as we're starting to see the heaviest rain move to the east of the interstate already. But even where we don't have severe storms, the afternoon commute being impacted here on the south end of the metro, we've got a little bit of a slow go there. And then we do have some other roads that are wet, kind of on the west side of town right now with the storm that again is not severe, but is producing some rain here up on the north end. You can see with Tamco live radar kind of stretching from I-25 and Highway 50. So Pueblo West getting a pretty good burst of this right now. Some of the neighborhoods up on the north side, up around the country club, we're catching some of that as well along Elizabeth here, where we're seeing this rain right now. Again, nothing severe at the present time, but we will continue to keep an eye on that for you. Elsewhere, the region, since we are watching some storms here up across El Paso County, that strong storm that we had earlier moved through the Monument area. That one has weakened quite a bit. The storms over southeastern Colorado have also weakened a little bit in Baca County. Still have one just to the east of Pritchett and to the west here of Springfield that we're keeping an eye on this afternoon, but that one does not have a severe thunderstorm warning on it. And then there is a new cell developing on Highway 350 between La Junta and Trinidad that we'll keep an eye on as well. So that's our latest update here on Peaks to Plains weather. I think of most concern is the heavy rain in the Aspen Acres fire. This cell is moving off to the southeast, like all of them have done this afternoon. And so Beulah, heads up, this storm is moving your way. Some of the creeks that feed into North Creek and North Creek itself are going to be impacted by this. And it's very likely that another flash flood warning gets issued to the south of the existing one. So heads up, those of you in the Aspen Acres fire, we do have heavy rain moving across the northern portions of the fire right now. And again, might see a new flash flood warning issued. And of course, if you have the Peaks to Plains weather app, if and when that is issued and you have your location turned on, we'll let you know about that. So I just wanted to come on, give a brief update here, let you know we're keeping an eye on things this afternoon. Maybe you'll run into some wind gusts, maybe around 40 miles per hour on I-25, but again, I think the threat of severe weather with that storm is a little bit low, although it is starting to show a little bit of a bow to it. And yeah, those speeds just are not overly strong right now. Still under 40 miles per hour in both cases. Most cases, I should say. So that's how it looks as of now. We'll keep an eye on things for the afternoon, for the evening for you. I do expect storms moving over the southeast plains this evening to continue to have a threat for some severe weather. I think that threat's going to last through about 10 o'clock tonight. Some of the storms that are coming off of the hills right now may strengthen a little bit over the next few hours, so that's something we'll keep an eye on here on Peaks to Plains weather. Let me show you that before I get you back to the 24-hour channel here. Watch as we move through the evening how storms kind of across the eastern plains tend to cluster up a little bit with time. That's because a cold front comes in from the north. And as that happens, that increases the threat of some downburst wind. And some of this is going to be late in the evening, so just heads up about that across the Highway 50 corridor, out across the southeastern plains. Even though we've had a couple of storms already, we've had some severe storms in Baca County, I think there is probably more to come this evening, and I will keep an eye on that for you and watch it very, very close. My friends, you are watching Peaks to Plains Weather. Our weather together. Download the Peaks to Plains Weather app. You can watch the 24-hour channel, Roku, Fire TV, YouTube. The 24-hour channel lives right in the homepage of the app, peakstoplainsweather.com. We've got our new Hour View cameras in there, and 2 more just came online this afternoon. I'm going to get them into the system here right now. You can check that out. There's a link right at the top of the web page there, and we're working on getting those into the app as well. We're growing. We're expanding. We're going to be around for a long time. Mary had her baby about a month ago. She posted about that yesterday. I think in the middle of September, we'll start to see her again. Rachel is going to be here later this week in the afternoons as I take my daughter off to college. And so we're here for you. It's Peaks to Plains Weather, our weather together.
Hey, this is John May, General Manager of Petrale Roofing, up on another customer's roof doing a free 21-point inspection. If you'd like us to take a look at your roof, give us a call today, 719-375-8773. We'd be happy to take a look and see the condition of your roof. Petrale Roofing, we're a Diamond certified TAMCO installer, which means we can offer a industry-leading 25-year workmanship warranty to give you peace of mind in the storm. Call Petrale Roofing, 719-375-8773. Schedule your free inspection today.